Hello students, today we'll see improve your learning of the lesson The World of Microorganisms Part 2. Already we have completed Part 1 of World of Microorganisms in the last session. Look at the first question, how do vaccines works in our body? So, vaccines are the weakened and dead disease causing microorganisms which are injected into our bodies are called vaccines. This process of taking the vaccines into our body is called as vaccination. When vaccine is given containing dead and weakened microorganisms, our body produces antibodies and stores them. When the disease causing microorganisms enter our body, the already present antibodies fight and eliminate them and the disease is controlled. So, in this manner the vaccines will work in our body to protect us from the infections and diseases. Next we will move on to the second question. See, what are the differences between antibiotic and vaccine? Antibiotics are used to cure the diseases. Vaccines are used to prevent the disease. So, before getting the disease, we are taking the vaccines. Antibiotics are taken after getting the disease. Antibiotics are chemicals which kills the microorganisms. In vaccination, killed or weakened microorganisms are used. These antibiotics kill the antigens produced by microorganisms. Vaccines produce antibodies which will fight against microorganisms. Here, this antibiotic treatment is temporary. Here, when we take the vaccine, the treatment is permanent. Next, third question. Invention of penicillin protected the world from deaths during First World War. Explain. See, Dr. Alexander Fleming was an army doctor. In First World War, he observed that many injured soldiers died because of bacterial infection of wounds. He was working on antibiotics in his lab. One day he keenly observed that some fungi, nothing but mold, were preventing the growth of the bacteria in the petri dish in which he was growing bacterial colonies. He separated the substances released by the fungus and tested it on some other disease causing bacteria. This substance also killed many other disease causing bacteria. The mold or fungus separated was identified as Penicillium notatum. The substance which was produced by the fungus Penicillium is named as penicillin. Next, fourth question. Here, take 3 bowls and mark as A, B, C. Pour lukewarm milk in bowl A, hot milk in bowl B and cold milk in bowl C. Add 1 teaspoon of curd or buttermilk in 3 bowls and stir them slightly. Cover the bowls with lids. Keep the bowls undisturbed for 5 to 6 hours. In which bowl milk turned into curd? Give your reasons. See, 3 bowls have been taken, lukewarm milk in A, hot milk in B, cold milk in C. So, bowl A, lukewarm milk converts into curd. Bowl B, hot milk and bowl C, cold milk does not convert into curd as the temperature is not suitable for the growth of lactobacillus bacterium. In bowl A, lactobacillus bacteria converts lukewarm milk into curd. So, for conversion of milk into curd, lactobacillus helps in the conversion of the milk into curd. Next question. Collect information about scientists who invented and discovered other facts related to microorganisms. How these discoveries helped mankind. Scientists who invented and discovered related to microorganisms and helped mankind are as follows. See, first one, Leeuwenhoek, discovery of microorganisms. Louis Pasteur, pasteurization process, germ theory, and rabies vaccine. Next, Y. Subbarao, antibiotics like tetracycline, aureomycin, Jonas Salk, polio vaccine, Alexander Fleming, penicillin, a powerful antibiotic, Edward Jenner, vaccine for smallpox, Ronald Ross, malarial parasite, that is Plasmodium. These were the discoveries and inventions made by different scientists which are related to microorganisms. Next, sixth question is an activity where you have to collect the photographs of the scientist and make an album. Next, seventh question, visit a veterinary hospital and prepare a list of cattle, goat, sheep diseases by asking question to the doctor. See, microorganisms, they are present everywhere in soil, water and food. So, microorganisms also cause diseases in animals. Anthrax mainly show effect on cattle, sheep, goat and also affects humans. Foot and mouth disease in fowls, viral diseases in prawns and fishes, Fowlpox septicemia disease, bird flu in poultry, rabies in dogs. These are the different diseases we can see in animals. Next, eighth question, what is pasteurization? How is it useful? The milk is heated up to 72 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 minutes and then suddenly chilled and stored. This prevents the growth of most microorganisms. So, this process is known as pasteurization. It was discovered by Louis Pasteur and this pasteurization helps in milk preservation. Next question, Edward Jenner, ninth question, Edward Jenner collects fluid from cowpox pustule and injects to a 8-year-old boy. Then he exposed the boy to smallpox and the boy did not get smallpox. How do you appreciate the daring action of Edward Jenner? See, Edward Jenner invented vaccination in 1796. It is the most remarkable event in the history of immunology. The word vaccine comes from vacca, which means cow. Vaccine saved millions of people from deadly disease, that is smallpox. This proved the way for the discovery of number of vaccines which prevent us from harmful diseases. So, we are all great thankful to Edward Jenner who saved our lives. Next question, 10th question. Visit a nearby milk chilling center or a library, observe the process and make a report on it. See, in milk chilling centers, cream is separated from milk. Centrifugation process is used to separate cream. In this process, milk containing vessel is moved in uniform circular motion. It forms centripetal force which separate light particles as cream. Therefore, the cream settle on center of vessel. Cream separate milk is pasteurized and stored for transport. Buttermilk, curds are some products from milk centers. Next question, 11th one. Prevention is better than cure. Comment. See, prevention of disease is more desirable than successful treatment. Infectious diseases can also be prevented by using immunization or vaccination. Effective prevention of infectious diseases in the community requires that everyone should have access to public hygiene and immunization. So, it is better to prevent transmission of the disease from person to person. Okay. Next, moving on to the next question, 12th question. Rahim tells to his neighbors, stagnation of sewage in our surroundings is harmful to our health. Do you support this? Yes, it is true that stagnation of sewage in our surroundings is harmful to our health, as the disease causing pathogens are well developed on sewage. Stagnation of sewage pollute our surroundings and easy spread of diseases. So everybody has to keep their surroundings neat and clean to avoid the spread of infections or diseases. 13th question. Jeevan said that if there are no microorganisms, earth will remain with waste. Will you agree with this statement? Why? Yes, the statement is true, as microorganisms act on waste and convert into simple substances, so the waste decompose in the soil. Thus, microorganisms help us in cleaning the environment. If the microorganisms are absent, the waste in our surroundings is not decomposed and filled up, so we are unable to live. So we should keep our surroundings neat and clean. 14th question. Kavita is suffering from serious illness. Doctor prescribed antibiotics for 5 days. After 3 days of usage, she stopped taking antibiotics. Is it correct or not? Discuss. It is not correct, because antibiotics are used to prevent the illness caused by bacteria. Doctors usually prescribe the sufficient dose of antibiotics to kill them. If stopping antibiotics in the middle does not cure the illness, moreover, it may increase the infection, causing serious disease. Next, 15th question. What are the precautions to be taken to eradicate malaria? So, as you all know, malaria is caused by the mosquito bite, which is bringing the Plasmodium parasite into our body. So, malaria is spread by the mosquitoes. To eradicate mosquito, we must avoid the mosquito bite. To avoid the mosquito bite, we must do these things: elimination of adult mosquitoes by spraying insecticides, elimination of mosquito larvae by preventing water stagnation in our surroundings, spraying light oil like kerosene on stagnant water, growing fishes in stagnant water which feed on larvae and decrease mosquitoes in our surroundings. Next, last question. One medical store owner is giving antibiotics to his customer who is suffering from fever without a doctor prescription, but the customer's daughter Malati is telling her father not to take antibiotics without doctor's prescription. Whom do you support and why? I support Malati. She is the daughter of the customer who is telling her father not to take antibiotics without doctor's prescription. Antibiotics are used against bacterial diseases. We must use antibiotics with prescription of a qualified doctor only. If we use antibiotics without consulting a doctor, it may harm us. Unnecessary use of antibiotics affects blood cells that fight against infections. Sometimes they may kill useful bacteria in our intestine. It leads to increase in microorganisms resistance towards antibiotics.